I've been kind of skeptical. Is this going to work? And then I did a Kickstarter campaign. Is there anyone interested in this? And I advertised on Instagram, and I had a successful Kickstarter campaign. Did that, met the goal. One is, yeah, sure, it is. And it got really inspiring to see some of this stuff come to life. And the second is it throws curveballs. It makes mistakes, but when you're playing a game, you adapt. You say, oh, well, hey, it generated a picture of 5 people that look exactly alike. Well, geez, now the story goes in a whole new direction. The languages keep evolving. And one way I'm starting to think about AI is, it's maybe a new programming language, right? Maybe now you're just writing prompts, and you get really good at writing the prompt. I do find that I hear people say, oh, it gets you 80% of the way there. You still have to do 20%. I'm not sure if that's the exact percentage, but it's, it gets you there. And what I find is, like, if you give it small tasks, it can do that really well. And then you just bring that into your larger structure, right? So I think this idea, at least my current thinking is, for, little coding tasks, where you have a larger architecture kind of set up and you know what you want to do, you can have it do that coding task. So you're not spending your time writing all this code, which is almost boilerplate. So that problem, can eventually be overcome. And I think, the models get better over time, for sure.